friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my Thrill Till the Weekend TBR. Thrill Till the Weekend is happening this upcoming weekend from the 27th through the 29th. It's a 72-hour readathon where we focus on reading thrillers, horror, mystery books, true crime, and I am going to be one of the hosts, so I'm really excited to be taking part in this readathon this round. It is the third round and there are a lot of fun activities. There will be a movie watch, a live show, and a book discussion. So I wanted to share what I will be reading. Since it is such a short readathon and I am a slow reader, I do plan on reading shorter books in hopes of getting through them. The first book I will most definitely be picking up is a group book. We are reading The Missing by Kristen Modglin, and this is a book about 5 strangers on an island, and that's pretty much all I know about it. We are reading this one together, and it does fit the only prompt, which is to read a book about isolation. Since these strangers are stranded on an island, then it kind of fits the prompt. I also want to read In the Tall Grass. I have an audiobook and it's only 2 hours long. It is a short novella by Stephen King, and we are watching the movie adaptation on Friday, May 27th, all together as a group and discussing it on Discord while we're watching it. So I really want to read the novella before we watch the movie later that evening. Like I said, it is only 2 hours long, so I'll probably be able to get through that while at work that day. And hopefully I'll be able to finish it before the movie watch at the end of the night. So those are the 2 books that I know for sure I will be reading. The Missing is a little bit longer, but not too long either. But it is also an audiobook that I'm going to be listening to. So I do want to pick up a physical book, and I have a few here that I'm considering, but that I'm not sure if I will be reading. It's not set in stone. These are just my maybes. I don't want to set my physical book in stone because I don't know what I'll be in the mood for. And to be honest, I don't really know much about these books. I've heard of them before, and that's the reason I picked them up. I traded them or bought them used. So I am excited to read all of these. The first book I have a physical copy of is I Have No Secrets by Penny Jolson. This one, I believe that the protagonist knows the murderer of whatever is happening, and that's all I know about it. It sounds intriguing, and it's a shorter book. There's only 275 pages to it, and it has really big, like, white spaced font, so I might pick this one up. I'm also really intrigued to pick up Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. I've seen this one around a lot, and I've had this one actually on a couple of my TBRs. I've just never actually read it. I would mostly be interested in picking this one up, but it is a little bit longer, and like I said, I am a slower reader. It's 304 pages. So if I start this one, I probably won't finish it. And this one, I have no idea what it's about. So I just picked it up because it was really popular a few years ago, and I've had it on my shelf, and I just really want to read it at some point. And the last book that's on my physical TBR is The Last Affair by Margot Hunt. This is a book about a woman having an affair, and that's pretty much all I know about it. It is a little bit shorter in size, and the pages seem a little bit shorter than Behind Her Eyes, but it actually has more pages than that. It's 325 pages. No, 329 pages. So I don't know if I'll be picking this one up, but I'm really intrigued. I like domestic thrillers, although I can usually figure out everything before the end of it. So I don't know 100% sure whether this will be the one I choose, but it might be. I just have to see what I'm in the mood for by Friday when the readathon starts. And the last book that I'm considering is actually an ebook arc that I have on NetGalley, and this one I'm really excited to read. It doesn't come out until June 14th, but it does fit the isolation theme, the thriller. It sounds pretty creepy. And it is And There He Kept Her by Joshua Moling. It's about these 2 teenagers who break into this old man's house, and I believe he kidnaps and keeps them there because I guess they expected him to be helpless. It kind of reminds me of a movie that came out a couple years about these teenagers who break into a blind man's house, and then turns out he just kills them or holds them captive or something like that. I can't remember what the movie's called, but I will put a picture of the movie up here. And I think that would be really cool to read and then watch during the readathon, at least something that I do by myself. So yeah, I will most likely pick that one up. I still want to pick up a physical book. I know that's, sort of a physical book. It's an ebook, but I like having multiple books going at the same time. So I'm really excited to read that one as well. That one seems to fit the prompts perfectly. It seems like the best time to pick that up, and that way I can get it read and reviewed before the publishing date in June next month. So I'm really excited to pick up some of these books. There are some that I'm reading for sure and some that are big maybes for me. I hope you guys will join us in the Thrill to the Weekend readathon. There are already so many readers who are involved and joining us, and we're really excited for the live show. We're gonna have some games to celebrate Jacqueline's birthday. She is the main host. I will link my announcement video down below and up in the card, and all the information of all the hosts in case you want more info or you didn't see my announcement video, or you don't know what I'm talking about. I hope you guys join us for the readathon. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're just super excited. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.